Hi everyone, welcome to today's reading lesson. We're going to start off the lesson by watching this YouTube video about the Ott family. I need everyone to make sure that they're reading all the words that they see and sounding them out.
Come on everybody and swing with me. It's a really great song. It's the Ott family.
Ott family. Ott family.
Add the letter D to the monkey with me.
Ott. Dot, 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 dot. Ott. Dot, 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 dot.
Add a letter H, hang 10 with me.
Hot, 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 hot.
Add a letter P to the pony with me.
Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
Add a letter G and groove with me.
Hot, got, 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 got. Hot, got, 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 got.
Now you know the Ott song. Like it or not, let's see your best moves, whatever you've got.
Ott family. Ott family.
All right, good job guys. So let me switch it over to our story for today. Give me just a second. Here we go. Here. All right, so our story that we're going to be reading today is called Weird Animals, Lungfish. So this is kind of a book series that I think the story after this one is about weird animals as well. And this is all about the lungfish. Let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to say at the top of your paper. We have to title this lesson, don't we? So let me get ready to type it out. So as always, we're going to put reading and then the date, which is 5/13/20. That's what you want to have at the top of your paper along with your name. And you don't have to write it too big. So just write reading and then 5/13/20. And then while you have the video or this video paused while you're writing that, go ahead and write lungfish at the top of your paper. Let's go ahead and write lungfish. So go ahead and pause the video, write reading 5/13/20, and write lungfish at the top. Okay, so now that you're done writing your titles, let's take a look at this photo here. The lungfish is definitely an interesting fish. Not sure how I feel about it. And this whole story is by Rebecca McNulty. So you'll notice that these aren't really illustrations, are they? They're actual real pictures. They're not drawn, they're not colored in. These are actual pictures that somebody took, which makes me believe that this is a true story, that this is real stuff here. This is a not fake story, so non-fiction story. All right, so let's go ahead and start reading. Have you ever heard of a fish that can survive outside of water? It sounds like something that is made up, but one fish is able to do that. It has a special way to stay alive outside of water. It is the lungfish. This lungfish is on land. That's the lungfish. All right, this part of the story is called rainy season. Lungfish live in Africa. Africa has a rainy season. It is a rainy, wet time of the year. Lungfish live in small lakes called ponds during the rainy season. They swim and eat and rest like other fish. So remember, lungfish live in small lakes called ponds during the rainy season. They swim and eat and rest like other fish. This lungfish is in water. And this is during the rainy season, right? All right, this part is called dry season. Africa also has a dry season. No rain falls. Ponds dry up. This is when lungfish do something special. Lungfish burrow into the bottom of the pond. They dig into the mud. They make a cocoon that covers and protects them. A lungfish makes its cocoon in the mud. See, he's digging his way through the mud and he's making a little cocoon. Resting in slime. Okay, don't forget, this happens in the dry season. He makes a little cocoon in the mud. And this happens in the rainy season. He's swimming around in the pond. And now we're talking about resting in slime. The cocoon is filled with sticky slime. It keeps the fish wet so they don't die. Lungfish rest in the cocoon during the dry season. It lasts for half of the year. That is a long time to live without water. That's a really long time. Half of a year? Crazy. All right, this part is called The Rain Comes Back. Then the dry season ends. Ponds fill with water. The cocoon melts away. It becomes soft and disappears. The lungfish digs out of the mud. Soon they swim like other fish again. This lungfish is out of the mud. All right, so that's it for our little story there about lungfish. Now it's time for some questions. I'm going to have you guys answer some of these all by yourself, okay? Because we have to get you ready for a test. So I just want to make sure that y'all are paying attention and that y'all can answer these all by yourself, okay? So on your paper, go ahead and write number 1, because we're on question number 1. All right, so let me read the question. Read the first sentence. What does the word survive mean? All right, so I'm going to go back and read the very first sentence, and we're going to try to figure out what the word survive means. We're going to figure out if it means swim, play, or live. What does the word survive mean? Back to the top. Okay, right here. Have you ever heard of a fish that can survive outside of water? Okay, so in that sentence, what does survive mean? Does it mean swim, play, or live? If something can survive out of water, does that mean swim, play, or live? Survive out of water. Swim out of water, play out of water, or live out of water. So it's either A, swim, B, play, or C, live. Go ahead and write your answer down, and we'll move on to the next question. All right, number 2. Make sure you have a number 2 on your paper. All right, question number 2 says, what is special about lungfish? So what makes lungfish so special? Is it A, it can live out of water. B, it can swim in water. Or C, it can drink water. So which of these is why the lungfish is so special? So think back to the story. Lungfish can do what? What is so interesting? What is so special about them that maybe other fish can't do? Is it A, it can live out of water? B, it can swim in water? C, it can drink water. So what is so special about the lungfish? A, B, or C? If you need more time, pause the video. You can always rewind the video. But we're going to move on to question 3. So put a 3 on your paper. All right. Which picture shows what a pond is? All right. Is this a pond? A. Is that a pond? Is this a pond? You see that little bit of water right there? Is that a pond? Or is this a pond? Which one do you think a pond is? Remember in the story they said a pond is kind of like a lake almost? So is A a pond, B a pond, or C a pond? Some people have ponds in their backyard. So what does a pond look like? Remember, this picture is taken way above the trees. This is taken from the sky. And there's some water here. And that looks familiar, but I'm not so sure that's a pond. All right, so you either have A, B, or C as what is a pond? Let's go to number 4. Question 4. So write 4 on your paper. And here we go. Look at the word burrow. Which other word in the text helps you understand what burrow means? Okay, so the word burrow, does it mean A, dig, B, make, or C, fall? All right, so I'm going to go back to this page and we're going to find out what the word burrow means. And other words in the text are going to help us understand what burrow means. So let me go up. Let's see, is the word in here? Where? 1, 2. Should be here. Where is the word burrow? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the word burrow right here, B-U-R-R-O-W. We're trying to figure out what the word burrow means based on what the other words in the text say. So this says, lungfish burrow into the bottom of the pond. So if they're going to burrow into the bottom of the pond, what does burrow mean? Let's go back to our question. Does burrow mean to dig, to make, or to fall? What was the lungfish doing? So what does the word burrow mean? A, dig, B, make, or C, fall? It looked like he was going into the ground, so maybe that'll help you if you think about what he was doing. What does the word burrow mean? A, dig, B, make, or C, fall? Go ahead and write your answer. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5. All right, what is slime like? They kind of described it in the story. Remember when he's in a cocoon? There's some slime in there. And what is it like? Is it A, slime is sticky, B, slime is hard, or C, slime is dry? How does slime feel? So think about what the story said. When there's slime inside the cocoon, was the slime sticky, hard, or dry? A, slime is sticky, B, slime is hard, or C, slime is dry? What is slime like? All right. So you put A, B, or C for number 5. Let's go to number 6. So write 6 on your paper. Okay. So which picture shows what happens after the dry season when the rain comes back? So after the dry season, the rain comes back, and which of these pictures shows what happens? A, it looks like the lungfish has created a cocoon. B, it looks like the lungfish is on land above the water. Or C, he's swimming around in the lake again. So after dry season, when the water finally comes back, what does the lungfish do? Is it C, this, B, this, or A? So what does he do after the dry season is all over and all the water comes back? A, B, or C? Go ahead and write your answer. All right, if you need more time, I mean, you can just rewind the video if you want to again. You can listen to the story again, it's up to you. But we are all done. So we just finished our story and our questions for the lungfish. Yeah, and if you want to now, you can draw a picture of a lungfish at the bottom of your paper. You don't have to, but I'd love to see if you guys could draw a picture of him. See who my artists are. All right, guys, that is all for today's reading lesson. Make sure you send me a picture of all of your answers that you got, okay? I want to see how well you did. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.